Maya and the Puzzle of Patience. Maya was an energetic and curious 8-year-old with wavy brown hair tied back in a loose ponytail and a bright yellow dress covered in white polka dots. She had a knack for solving puzzles, often spending hours piecing together colorful scenes of animals, landscapes, or imaginary worlds. But today, she faced a challenge unlike any other. The puzzle before her was a sprawling, intricate picture of a dense forest filled with hidden animals. It was a gift from her grandpa, and it had over 500 pieces. Maya had been excited at first, but after an hour of trying to fit pieces together, she was no closer to finishing the border. "Why isn't this working?" she huffed, slamming her small hand on the table. Pieces scattered across the polished surface, and her frustration bubbled over. "This is impossible!" From the doorway, her grandpa chuckled softly. He was an elderly man with kind eyes and a calming presence. Watching Maya wrestle with the puzzle reminded him of a lesson he had learned long ago. He walked over, his cane tapping gently on the wooden floor, and sat beside her. "Maya," he began, his voice warm and steady, "you remind me of a tree I planted in the garden many years ago. It was just a small seed back then, and I was eager to see it grow. But no matter how much I wished for it to sprout overnight, it took its own time to grow strong and tall." Maya tilted her head, her frustration momentarily forgotten. "What does a tree have to do with my puzzle, Grandpa?" Her grandpa smiled and pointed toward the window, where a towering mango tree swayed gently in the breeze. "Just like that tree, every puzzle piece has its place and time. Rushing won't help. It'll only make you miss the joy of finding the right fit." Maya looked down at the jumble of pieces on the table. "But it's so hard. I just want to finish it now." Grandpa reached out and picked up a single puzzle piece. He turned it over in his hands before gently placing it back on the table. "Maya, the reward of solving a puzzle isn't just seeing the final picture. It's in the effort, patience, and care you put into each piece. Focus on doing your best with every step, and the picture will come together naturally." Maya sat quietly, thinking about her grandpa's words. She glanced at the tree again, its leaves dancing in the sunlight. She imagined how tiny it must have been when her grandpa first planted it, how patient he must have been to watch it grow so tall and beautiful. Taking a deep breath, Maya nodded. "Okay, Grandpa, I'll try again." With her frustration fading, she began to work more carefully. She studied each piece, turning it this way and that until she found where it belonged. The forest scene started to take shape: a deer hiding behind a bush, a stream winding through trees, and colorful birds perched on branches. Hours passed, but Maya didn't notice. She was too absorbed in the process. Her grandpa sat beside her, occasionally offering quiet encouragement. Piece by piece, the puzzle came together until, at last, the final piece slid into place. Maya leaned back and admired her work. The completed forest scene was even more beautiful than she had imagined. But what surprised her most was the sense of calm and pride she felt, not just because the puzzle was done, but because she had taken her time and enjoyed every step. "You were right, Grandpa," she said, her face glowing with satisfaction. "I feel so much better now that I didn't rush. It's like I grew, just like the tree." Grandpa chuckled, ruffling her hair. "That's my girl. Remember, Maya, life is like a puzzle. It's not about rushing to the end, but about savoring every step and doing your best with patience." From that day on, Maya approached her puzzle sand life with a newfound sense of calm and patience. She learned that true fulfillment came not from hurrying to see the results, but from enjoying the process itself, just as her grandpa had taught her. Maya's journey mirrored a lesson from the Bhagavad Gita. Like Arjuna, she discovered that focusing on one's efforts and doing one's duty with patience rather than fixating on the reward leads to true happiness and fulfillment. Thanks for watching.